Hello, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to create a fiscal calendar year from July to June for Power BI dashboard. Now, in this particular dashboard, which is of sales analytics, I have created these visuals and then different calculations. But I have also a calendar here named as dates, as you can see, in which I have the month column, quarter, year, and the dates column. But this is a normal calendar year from January to December. So as you can see, year wise, quarters, and then the months and the respective amounts from total orders. Okay, so it starts from January to December, but in our requirement we need to create a fiscal calendar year which runs from July to June. So if you are in a country where you follow a different calendar year like April to March or July to June, this video will be very useful for you to understand the concepts and replicate accordingly, because by default we have the financial calendar year from January to December, and in some of the organization it customized to fiscal year, right? So let's get started. What would be the first initial step? And there are 4 to 5 steps in which we will be completing this concept. So we'll go to the table tools, as you can see here, and we have a button called new table. Okay, so let's create a new table. Alright, so first we will give a name, fiscal calendar. You can give any name like FY calendar or fiscal, as your choice. And then we'll write calendar auto, and in this 6 here. Why 6? Because we need to create a date column automatically based on a fiscal calendar from July to June. If you are working on April to March, so then you will write 3 here, but in our case from July to June we will write 6. Okay, as soon as you press enter key, so a date column will be created and it start from a minimum date to a maximum date. Okay, now how this function, or you can say DAX, identifies the minimum or maximum date. So basically it scans all your fact tables, and if you have the date column in different tables, so it's scanned the minimum date out of it and then maximum as well. And in future, if your fact tables get appended with more dates, the data would be coming in future, so this table will be updated automatically as well. Okay, so if you go to the orders table, you can find we have a column such as order date, we have another column such as ship date, right? So automatically this DAX finds the minimum and maximum date and gives a date column, right? Now we need to add further few more columns like month, then sorting of those months, then quarters, and then fiscal year. So let's right click on this column and we will click on new column. So let's give a name first. Month is equals to, we'll write a DAX called format, and we will say that from the fiscal calendar table, select the date column and extract the month name out of it in a short format. Okay, so that will give us starting from July, then August, September, right? Then we need another column as a helper column for the month number. So we'll add a new column to it and we'll give a name first, month sort equals to month, then we'll write fiscal column. Okay, and then bracket close. Now what happens, it extracts the number of the month. So July is basically 7th month of the year, right? August is basically 8th month of the year, but we want to sort July as first and then August as second and then so on. So we need not 7 here, we need 1 here. Okay, so for that what we need to do is we need to add another DAX here, so that is edate, and then we'll go here and comma -6 and then close the bracket, press the enter key. So what happens, basically edate provides 6 months backward number of that month which is January. So now July, when we sort this particular column based on this month, so July will be on the first as a sequence, then August will be on a second sequence. So that's what our purpose is, right? Next is we need a quarter column. So right click, let's click on new column. So for quarter, QTR is equals to format, again e-date, fiscal calendar date column, comma -6, bracket close, and in quotation marks we write quarter Q, bracket close, press the enter key. Now it generates 1 because technically now July, August and September will be the first quarter, then October, November, December will be the second quarter, right? And it's giving us a very correct number with a combination of format and e-date DAX, right? If we want to add Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, something like that, so we need to add slash Q, another Q, and then press the enter key. So it will look like Q1, Q2, okay. Next we need to add a fiscal year column. So right click, new column, fiscal year FY is equals to, let's go to the next line, alt enter key to move to the next line. Variable name will be check is equals to month. If the month from fiscal calendar date column is greater than and equals to 7, then we'll create 3 more variables. Variable for current year, CY, is equals to year from fiscal calendar date column, bracket close, that would be the current year, alt enter, again variable for next year is equals to year fiscal calendar date column, bracket close, +1, and then again alt enter key to move to the next line. Variable for previous year is equals to year fiscal calendar from the date column, that would be -1 for previous year. And after it we write return, and we'll write if statement. If check is the variable which we have created. If check is greater than equals to 7, then we need current year ampersand inverted commas hyphen sign ampersand next year. Okay, that's the first condition, or otherwise else previous year ampersand inverted commas hyphen sign another ampersand and then current year. Let's close the bracket. So now it returns fiscal year like this, 2008 to 2009, then 2009 to 2010. Okay, another important thing is that we select the month column and we go to sort by column and we select month sorting column. So technically what happens, these names have been assigned this month sort number on the back end. Okay, let's go to the report view and let's create a visual. So right click, add visual. So we'll be adding, that would be a matrix visual, right? So in the rows we'll put from the fiscal calendar year we'll put the fiscal year, quarter and month, and in the columns we'll put the total orders from the orders table. That's it, right? So now what happens, the amount is coming exactly same for each of the month, and that's not logically it should be, because it's coming 14.7 million on every month, right? So why this is happening, because we need to go to the model view and we have created a new table. Make sure that this dimension table should be connected with the fact table. So fiscal calendar, so this fiscal calendar table dimension table will connect it with the fact table. So we'll identify the common column which is order date with this date column. So let's connect them. Let's create cardinality, one to many, and then go to the report view. Now you can see now it's updated, right? Alright, so now here you can see that the January is now is the quarter 3 of 2008 2009, where it was previously from 2009 only. And if you can see, in 2009 and 10, the first quarter is the July, August, September. The second quarter is October, November and December. Whereas if you can see here, the amounts are same, exactly same, but now we have created two calendars. The first one is the normal calendar year from Jan to December. The next one is fiscal calendar from July to June. Okay, so I hope you learn how to create a fiscal calendar from July to June. Thank you.